relationship.
All right, to the video.
So I've always had like a big sugar mama kink.
Never really went for guys with a lot of money.
Why, bro? Why? And you know exactly what I'm asking. Why?
I tried the sugar daddy thing. It sucked because I'm not really good at faking what I'm doing.
She kind of like she got like T-Rex arms.
Gifting two people, 50 buckaroonies who comment within the first 1,000 comments. So
It's too late. Damn. First 1,000. It's 1530 in there. Damn.
yeah, let's start the video.
Do all. I was thinking the same. Okay.
Starting off strong. Does dick size matter?
Does it matter?
3, 2, 1.
Kinda. It's crazy. Wait, you know what? It wasn't even a yes or no. It doesn't matter. Agree doesn't answer the question. Disagree or agree to answer the question. They're supposed to be giving statements. Agree or disagree. How old are you? Like what? Agree or disagree. Do you watch Twitch? What? Like you can't agree or disagree to a question. You gotta say a statement. But you. Oh
Get on what line are you on?
I'm on the strongly agree. Oh, am I supposed to be on a line?
This is strongly agree.
No, that's strongly disagree.
Oopsie.
Damn.
I mean, it does matter because if a guy has a
What does that mean? A community girl. What does that mean?
13-inch dick, then we're kind of like, right? Like that's like a little too big.
That's kind of neutral then.
No,
'Cause over
I'm
here on no, it's like, well,
yeah, because it matters.
If you have a big dick, you're gonna look cooler when you're fucking it.
That
It's English for hoes. Listen. Let me tell you something. If your main concern is how it's going to look when you fucking, that let me know right there, like, it don't matter. Like you gonna tell me it's like, hey, why does it matter? Nah, because it's gonna look better when you're doing it for the video. Like, you're doomed. 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 You're doomed.
doesn't matter as much as technique. You know?
That's true.
I like
that's
6
true.
inches.
Yeah, but I'm saying like dick size matters as in.
Oh, actually, let me do this in a private tab. Wait, should I say in America? I'm like, damn, 5.1? So 6 is above average. Now I thought about it. I don't want my suggestions to be like that. Okay, 5.1, 5.1. So 6 is above average. So 6. So when she's saying, nah, I don't mind it being small, it's 6 inches. 6 inches is huge.
And like there's certain extremes where I'm like, I can't do that. Like some guys' dicks are so big, you're like a holiday penis. Like you're good for Christmas and New Year's and my birthday, but I can't do you every day. I would need a wheelchair. So in that case, it does matter because I'll die. So I need a smaller dick because if his dick is super big, I'll have to cheat on him all the time with a 2-incher.
Okay, I'm neutral on that.
What about if the dick is too small? Exactly, that's why size
She's
matters.
being real.
It's either too small or too big. I feel like the nice wiggle room
Wait,
is like, actually, that's why size matters.
Celibate? Delete your account.
But then when fans ask you, does size matter, and people say no.
I always say yes, as long as you're not like a 4-incher or too
4
big.
inches is fine.
4 is okay.
Yeah,
4 inches below average.
inches, 4.5 is the average size in America.
She's wrong. We looked it up. It's 5.1. It's 5.1. It's 5.1. She's wrong. We looked it up. It's 5.1.
No, okay, there's such a thing as too big of a but I don't think there's such a thing as too small of a because we've all had sex with each other
I'm not
and
mad
we're
at
all like pussy owners.
Wait, whoa. They said they've all had, look at Miss Celibate. Look at Miss Celibate. What you mean? Say that again, Kazumi.
Size in America.
It's
Just so you guys
great.
know.
No, okay, there's such a thing as too big of a but I don't think there's such a thing as too small of a because we've all had sex with each other and we're
What? Go on.
all like pussy owners and we've all made each other bust. I hope.
Yeah.
So
Hey, she low-key cooking though. How can it be too small? Well, I mean, but there's difference between clitoral orgasm and orgasm for penetration. So like just cause like the guy, I suppose what she's saying is it don't matter if it's too small because girls be making each other bust. So like even if he's small in turn, he could still probably, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he not trying to just rub it on, yeah, rub clit to mini dick. Like, I ain't trying to do thumb wars. So maybe size still does matter, even though she's being very gracious.
and it didn't matter what our sizes were.
Yeah, no, if it's a micro, it's just like scissoring.
I got a tiny.
It's the same thing.
I
they're saying
like
the same thing.
scissoring. I'm cool with that.
Slow motion.
Put enough spit.
Imagine you tell a guy, nah, it's cool. I'm not scissoring a man. That's sexist. Wow. I can't believe I'm hearing this in this day and age, 2023. You not scissoring a man? You not gonna scissor a man? That's crazy. That's crazy about you. Don't get canceled now. Don't get canceled. Nah, you wildin'. Hey, I'm gonna leave you alone with your thoughts. We're gonna continue the video.
There. In my case, I just think some are just too big.
Yes, agree.
I agree with that.
I disagree, but I like to
Damn.
swallow swords, so.
Okay. Guys, it was nice having y'all here on the channel because ain't no way
I disagree.
an adult gamer. So to be an adult gamer, do I just have to be an adult who games? Or while she's gaming, she's swallowing swords? Is she swallowing swords while she's gaming? Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? Is she swallowing swords while she's gaming? Or is she just a grown-up who games?
But I like to swallow swords, so. What can I say?
She's a size queen.
I think it's very much up to personal preference too.
Yeah.
Right.
Nerdy
Like, if
waifu?
if a guy pulls down his pants, if he has like a 2-incher, a 13-incher, I'm like, we can work with this, bro. We can find something that'll both help us feel pleasure and relief.
Yeah, I love all sizes.
For a one-time
Why she said it like that? He got a little hot in here. She said it like that. She looked at the camera and said, I love all the sizes.
thing, I don't think size matters at all. But if you're looking longevity-wise, then yeah, you don't want 13 inches.
I could, but like.
I say no because I'm thinking my personal life. I don't want to take a big, but I'm also agreeing with Kazumi with the too big is like, yeah, size does matter, so.
Chat, y'all agree? So like y'all worry more about too big than y'all worry about too little? Or is that just this industry?
Maybe I'm neutral.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Oh, she done converted another one.
Porn-wise, big is what they like, and that just looks better on camera. Personal life, 2 inches is fine for me.
A small like advocate. But so they saying on video large because obviously just for the look and appeal of what they're trying to do and sell.
And that just looks better on camera, but personal life, 2 inches is fine for me.
Damn, 2 inches, God. At least say, you know, an average size is okay. I said 2 inches. And imagine if for work every day you taking 13 inches of venomous meat, and then you go home and be like, you want a 2-incher at home? Like, bro, like you're not enjoying yourself, bro. You're not enjoying yourself. You're not enjoying yourself. So if he funny, he could be 2 inches. He rubbing the clit. I'm telling you, he rubbing. He all on that, on them the walls, and the lips. He like, he not getting in there and hitting the stuff that she got hit when she at work. That's not happening. That's impossible. This vodka, he heated.
I'm gonna f you good anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, she go what?
2 inches is fine for me. I'm gonna f you good anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So she's the one who's providing the skills. She said, I'm going to you good anyway. So some people look out for the short kings. She look out for the short kings. W black woman, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's your life. It's your life.
I think it's about girthiness, really. If we're talking
I can't
like,
take girth.
You good anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I think it's about girthiness, really. If we're
I
talking
can't
like,
take girth.
She felt that in her soul just then. Hey, she's girth will kill you is an insane statement to see, but I'm just trying to think, like, you know how like somebody be like, oh man, this person lives far away, and then you find out it's like 10 minutes and you're like, that's not far, but for them that's far. So she says she can't take girth, but for a star, for a corn star who takes 13-inch head-sized monstrous stretch me is the title of the video. If you have like a regular girthness to you, is she really considering that girthy, too girthy? She probably like, oh, thank God, because I can't take girth. And what she means by that is this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they might be like, well, I can, but for them, they might mean the same thing. They might be like, because that's girth. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? W.
I like girth.
Oh, I can't take girth.
I personally prefer a chode over like
Yes.
a really long
and skinny.
dick.
I feel like it's a pencil.
I would like a little like thick. That's the.
Damn! She said, I would like a little. God. She said, you know, I'll take a little, you know what I'm saying? Something quaint, something nice and small that you could, you know, I could, yeah, you know, nothing too, because I can't do too big, just something small, you know what I'm saying? Something you could fit your face through, you know what I'm saying? Just something like that. But if it's too big, but something, you know what I'm saying? Something small, you feel me? Look, ours is about the same size. Look, I'm next to her right now. Look, it's just a little bit smaller. Look, she said, damn. God, the crown of a baby head. She got it easy, light work. Her hands small, remember? Oh, you're right. No, that's not the one with the small hands. You feel me? That's not the one with the small hands. Look. Hold on, let me match her. Look. Even if my actual hand is bigger than hers, I'm still making the hole the same size. Now look how big this goddamn thing is. Look, my whole microphone. Look. Forget that ever happened. Never forget that.
But I feel like for me, there's so many other sexual actions that can happen to where it doesn't even matter, to the point where it doesn't matter to me because we can do oral or foreplay, and honestly, foreplay and making out will get.
I got a question. You find you a nice lady, right? And you like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been talking. It's getting to the point where y'all could, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you pull it out, and she look at it, and she say to you, there's plenty of other things we could do, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of things, you know what I'm saying? We don't even have to, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. What's your reaction? Yeah. She look at it and she said, there's so many things that we could do. Like oral, for example. Hands, foreplay. You know what? Cyber and phones. We can like what? Lucy just casually said, it's fine. Big size does not matter because there's so many other things that we could do instead. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. We all want to use our meat. Okay, we want to use it. So that means the answer is yes. If somebody look at you and then tell you, we can have a long distance relationship, bro, you said, I'm with it all, fuck it. But they're not with it all. But listen, we trying to use the meat. So like, if we ask you, hey, listen, I just wonder, does size matter? And your response is, no, because there's so many other things we could do instead. That means, yes, the size mattered to you. And because it matters and this is not doing anything for you, you're cool with settling for the other things, but it matters. When we ask, does it matter? We're saying, for you to be happy with me entering you, does the size make a difference? And the answer is yes. Whether you try to sugarcoat it by saying, we rather small ones than big ones, either way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I love fingering and fisting. So I feel like that's why, like,
look at them, ooh, and fisting. But y'all just said, no, you know, just a small. I told you when they said girth, they meant this. Look at this. This is the size of my face, and I got a big face. She said, this is what I like, you know. So yeah, no, your size don't matter, because either way, you know, as long as you're willing to punch me in my ovaries, we're good to go. What? And that's when it's like, you know, girth, you know, I just, as long as it's, you know, not too much, not too little, but fist me. What? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we working with here? What am I supposed to compete with my fist? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know anybody who got a fist that they gonna compete with their fist. I don't know anybody who like that. I don't think anybody's built like that. And if they are, they probably need to see a hospital or something. Like, let's be real here. So if you enjoying getting fisted, most likely this is just okay at best for you. This is not about to, you're cooked.
Overall, it doesn't really matter because there's so many other like cool things you can do.
I will say,
get back
the
in line.
better I've gotten at sex, the less a size matters. Because if I like learning how to ride small is such a good skill set that feels really good because it basically feels like scissoring. And
this girl has checked out the conversation. The girl in the back, look at the blonde. She's like, we still talking about dick size?
small is such a good skill set that feels really good because it basically feels like scissoring. And when I didn't really know how to I preferred big because I felt like they did more work. But now that I know how to be more active during sex, especially with riding, I've been preferring small and like knowing how to interact with different sizes. One of my big.
This clap is not does not have anything to do with the size talk that she's talking about. As the fact that she is not a pillow princess and she's learned how to do more herself. Kazumi, ladies and gentlemen.
Only the little guys do foreplay.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Look, there's some people, there's some healthy people in the middle. You know what I'm saying? There's some toxic people in every category, and there's some cool people in every category. Why y'all gotta do that for? So anytime somebody even think about foreplay, you be like, oh, his dick probably small. Is that how y'all feel? Chat, is that how y'all feel? If somebody is great at foreplay before you even get their pants off, do you automatically think, oh, his dick probably small. He doing too much foreplay.
I don't think it matters. I can get off different ways.
I forgot this girl was here. Who are you? Professional hot girl? Stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Who did they submit their own titles, you think? Do you think they was like, okay, and what do you do and what's your like, or do you think the editor was like, shit, I don't know what else she good at, professional hot girl? Like, what kind of title is that?
So I'll stay here.
Well, I think size does not matter. I can come on all dicks. Just, you know.
Hey, Nicole, you know what I'm saying? That neutral spot looks good on you. That's all I'm saying.
What's too small or too big for you?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot. With women, you got to ask a follow-up question to get the truth. Because like so many women, when they be doing those interviews on the street, they ask them, and this is not me hating women, Star, but they ask them, hey, how much money does a guy have to make for you to take them seriously, to entertain them, like, you know, as a potential mate? And the girls, they'll be like, it doesn't matter. Like his money, however much money he makes, it doesn't matter to me. He could make whatever he makes. I'm cool as long as his personality. And they'd be like, oh, so like 30,000 is good? And they'd be like, hell no. And they'd be like, so, well, how much would you say is okay? And they'd be like, maybe roughly around $600,000 a year. $600,000 a year, bitch? That's 0.01% of America. Like, come on. And so I got excited when she said, no, all sizes, it doesn't matter. But let me wait till after the follow-up question, which is, wait, what's too small and what's too big, to get the real answer? Because people love politically correct answers. It doesn't matter. Any size. Size does not matter. I don't see size. It's like people don't see color. I don't see size. Then the truth is revealed. Let's see.
What's too small or too big for you?
Wow.
Because look at the laugh. Look at the laugh. She's like, should I tell the
13
truth?
inches, a little bit too big. But
So
I
too
would
big?
like to try. I still like to fuck that cock.
Okay, she stood firm. There is no too small. And she actually stood firm even on the biggest one, because she said 13 inches too big. Then she said, but I still want to try it. So technically, she stuck to her guns. No size matter.
It's dedication.
I want your arm, you know, I like this length.
The amount
All right, we're on the next one. We finally on the next one. The amount of money a guy makes matters to me. Watch. They gonna, let's see.
amount of money a guy makes matters to me.
This is, yeah. So in recent years, I've come to realize that like a lot of men are intimidated about my income. If I were to take a guy on vacation, the whole time he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like I wish I could afford this for you. I wish I could do these things. And in my mind,
man, I have no cup here. I don't have no cup here to simulate the thing, because it would be like, man, I'm sorry. I wish I could be the one to provide this stuff. And you told him to give me another Mai Tai? You tell them that on this next one, put sugar across the rim. Dang, man, this sucks. I just wish, man, you paid for everything. I just wish I paid for it, man. No, massages at 2. No, I wanted them at 2 because I wanted like a little time in between. Yeah, man. If only I could be the one to provide this stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if you must, I'm a size 11, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, those J's are for me. I didn't even get you nothing because you know I ain't got it. Oh, you want to produce my next creative project? Yeah, it's only about like 10,000. Only 10,000.
I feel like it's kind of like him thinking because he's the man that he should make a higher income. And we always have like a weird power play with that. I just think that I would have better relationships if they had their own money at the same equivalent.
I don't think it matters because for me, like when I date someone, either it's because I really just like being around you or I like having sex with you, and
but it don't necessarily like last long though. It's hard to have these type of conversations, but typically these types of relationships, and there's exceptions to every rule, but typically these type of relationships don't last or they don't work like long term. And it's not just because the guy wants to bring you down or make you feel bad or they feel inferior to you. It's the opposite. It's the fact that usually if a woman think about it this way, when women think about getting to the bag, what is the reason, the root of the reason why they want to get to the bag? In most cases, 9 out of 10 times, it's so they can gain their independence. So they won't have to depend on no man or nobody. They could do it on their own. So like typically the more money that a woman has and the more over you she feels more superior to you, the more she feels like You're lucky to be here. So act right or you're up out of here. While for a guy, the more money he makes, the more he feels like able to I could probably take care of an even bigger family, or I could get a better, take care of a woman better, so I can get a better quality woman because I can So most guys that don't like a woman making more than him is because, like, at the base level, if the woman makes more than you, for the most part, like, long term, it don't work out because she's gonna eventually feel like he ain't doing shit for me. I could do bad by myself. Have you ever heard a nigga say I can do bad by myself? Like, that's a woman's, like, phrase for the most part. Now y'all keep hearing me say for the most part, cancel culture, for the most part, but in general, that's a woman's phrase. I could do bad by myself, because, like, if you not doing anything for her, if she not doing anything for her, she on her own. If she getting her money up, then I don't need you. So you're here as long as I want you to be here, and a moment that I don't want you to be here no more, all right, bye, because the worst case scenario, you're gonna leave. I'll be sad a little bit, but I can afford my own place. I can afford this. So usually men prefer to be the provider, so that way, because they're not like, I got more money, so F you. They're like, I got more money, so now we can do whatever. Who wants to take care of a grown man? Like, women don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll be miserable. And they can. It just can't for long. You want a timer for when you either get back on your feet or, like, listen, how long are we talking here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? We get sick of it after a while. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna get sick of it. So it's not a long term. But if you're looking for long term, then you just playing around if you're doing these little sugar mommery roles here and there, because you're not gonna like it long term. That's my point. So really, y'all do care if his money is up.
I have always liked guys who are passionate about what they do, so it's not like money is a big factor. It's like I don't want someone who's doing something because they think that they can make a lot of money. I don't like that. But I've also dated guys after starting OnlyFans that, like, want me to pay for everything and then kind of want me to be a sugar mama. So, like, I want them to at least make enough to where they don't.
What's the problem? What's the problem? He came into the relationship letting you know what's up. I ain't got no bread, but I know you want to go to Fiji. You want to go do some fun stuff. One of us got to pay for it. And you the one with the money, baby. Or are we just going to be bored because you're going to be like, we don't ever do stuff. Well, I don't want to use your money, but I don't have the money. So let's just go chill at the park every week. Then you'll be like, bro, this nigga is boring. He takes me to the park every week. That's all he can afford to do. So I guess his money does matter. Scoot over to the other side of the line, baby girl, to the side where it says money does matter. His money matters as long as he take care of himself. But you gonna want him to be able to take care of you too. You know what I'm saying? Not take care. Strong, independent women hate the idea of you saying take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's the wording that throws it off. But ideally, you know, it's not that you might not want him to take care of you regularly, but you want him to be able to, is what I'm saying. You want him to be able to take care of you. If you did not feel like working, you want to just be like, you know what? I don't want to. You want him to be able to take care of you if necessary. You know what I'm saying?
That's not one of my things that I look for is financial, only because my mom always taught me from when I was a young age to always get my own money and to do it on my own, to never depend on a man. So when I started dating and going for men who were...
Do it on my own, never depend on a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when women get their bread up, it's for their independence. Sickle How, welcome in, welcome in.
I guess like at a higher rate than I was as far as like income. They were just like really too flashy and they didn't have a lot of interest that I have. So when I was starting to go for more normal guys or guys who either make the same amount of money or less, they were way nicer and we had more in common. So I don't know, I just never really went.
You said I would want my wife to not work low key if we started a family or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a normality. God, I might have to put a censor on this thing for the YouTube version.
For guys with a lot of money, I tried the sugar daddy thing. It sucked because I'm not really good at faking what I'm doing. So
I feel like broke guys better.
They do.
Like,
And
what
guys
would you
with no
say?
car.
Nah, stop it. Stop it. It's scary counting on men these days. I've seen so many housewives left homeless. Stop it. Stop it. If they were housewives, like as in they was married, look. I know two different well-off, I don't want to say celebrities, but wealthier people who after they got their divorce with their wives, who did not have any kids with them, still have to pay around $12,000 a month in alimony. Stop it. She's still taking care of we lose when we split up. We lose. That's why there's a saying, it's cheaper to keep her, but there's not one equivalent saying for men. You know what I'm saying? There's not an equivalent for men. And you saying housewives of not rich men, but that's my point. That's why it matters. Y'all would rather the security of a rich man, because you can win if you depend on a rich man. You can't depend on a broke man. That's my point. Being a housewife to a broke man, now you got to depend on yourself. And that's why y'all work hard to gain independence, while we work hard to be able to either provide for our current family or to be able to attract a you know what I'm saying, a family that looks the way we envision a family to look.
They like they need a home.
No.
And she's just talking about sex. She said, I like guys with no car because they smash like they need a home.
CEOs better, especially when they're fucking you in their suits. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
She just be saying the off the wall stuff.
Like,
I'll get him a suit.
They have the money.
Yeah, and that's like another reason why. It's not because I want to be sugar. I don't want them to sugar daddy me. It's I want a businessman that runs their own business, that's a CEO the same way I am.
I don't know. Maybe I should.
Wait, hold on a second. You said my friend literally was a housewife for 15 years, and when they broke up, she had no skills, so she couldn't get anything for herself. What you missing out factors did he make a lot of money, and so he was paying for everything? And two, did she sue him for everything he's worth, like women usually do? You know what I'm saying? And three, how long do you think it takes to get? I'm not against like when a couple splits up. Like if we were in a one income household and I was taking care of you, you know what I'm saying, for however many years, and we split up, and I need to give you some money till you get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's like a certain time limit, that's cool. But like I know niggas that be paying for like, okay, for the rest of her life, even if she has another man. And it's like, listen, if I go get a gym membership to LA Fitness, I can use their gym whenever I want. But once I cancel my membership, I no longer have access to the benefits. If I'm trying to attract you to me and I'm like, hey, listen, the reason you should pick me is because I got my own house, I got my own this, I got this and this, you know what I'm saying? So you won't have to worry about this, this, and this. And then you're thinking to yourself, if I go to that dude, I'm gonna be struggling and hungry every day. So I chose this one because this is the full package of what comes with it. I know it sounds bad when you think of it like transactional, but take away the feelings for a second. Just think about like, seriously, you know what I'm saying? Boom. This is the reason I chose this, because it's the best situation for me, whether that's including like feelings, love, all that stuff, including, you know what I'm saying? If you find two guys and you feel for them both exactly the same, they both look just as handsome, everything is the same, the only difference is one is up and one is broke, it's best to pick the one that's up. Let's stop it. Let's stop pretending like, come on now. Okay. So these are benefits that come with being with me. So how you gonna leave me and still get the benefits? Like, that does not make any sense to me. Like, maybe just like a job, if they fire you, they might give you a severance package, or they might give you like, you know what I'm saying, you might get unemployment for a little while. But how long before you can get on your feet? Like, you can get a job after a certain amount of years. You can go get a skill, or you can go like to just be like, my whole life, so since I was with you for 10 years, for the rest of my life, I should never have to work. because you said you would take care of me forever. Well, you said you would be with me forever. You said, we both said some things. So we both decided, never mind. So never mind.
I like the power play. I love fucking older people. I'm not gonna date a bum, but I do like regular girls and guys. And then when I travel, I wouldn't say normal people, but people who work at McDonald's or something, they can't pay to go on a trip, and I don't want to have to be the one to like constantly pay for us to go on trips. That's not fair to me.
I feel like my love language is gift giving, so I've always had like a big sugar mama kink. Like I've always like, I just like to take care of someone, especially like I just feel like a lot of men aren't taken care of and they don't get compliments, and I just like to make them feel really good with like buying them roses and spoiling them in ways. And also, I don't know, every time I talk to like a rich guy, he always sucks ass. Like
it's LA. It's LA. You gotta talk to rich guys outside of LA.
International.
For me, I would like the guy that take me on trip, take me out to a nice restaurants, wear a nice suit, dress nice, to go to nice
being
places.
truthful.
It's not like he have to make like top dollars. It's at least he's have the money to provide.
Hold on. Let me make this list real quick. Hold on.
The guy that take me on trip,
Trips. What's an average trip? Because it didn't say like go on dates. It didn't say dates, which could be local. Trips means you're going somewhere. So trips, how much we thinking for trips? And she said trips. How many we thinking for trips?
me out to a nice restaurants.
Nice restaurants, not no regular restaurants, the nice ones.
Wear a nice suit.
Nice fitted suits, like come on now, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep the counter going.
Dress nice.
And dress nice regularly, so that means you can't just have the suit on one moment and then you bumming it the rest of the time. You need dress nice regardless.
Go to nice places.
And nice places.
It's not like he have to make a
but he don't gotta make a bunch of money. He just gotta be able to do those 5 things. Trips, 5-star restaurants, Armani suits, you know what I'm saying? Dress nice regularly, you know what I'm saying? Trips to the grocery store, stop it. Stop trying to defend. Trips to the grocery store, come on, stop it. How many men in USA make over 100K a year? 17% of all men earn 100K per year. You know what I'm saying? There's a little delusion in there, you feel me?
top dollars. It's at least he's have the money to provide.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense to date someone like on the same playing field as yourself. I mean, dating someone with a little less money is fine.
Reality
too,
don't have
like,
shit to do with me.
grinding and like on their come up, like I'll rock with you too.
So I have
That's always the thing. Fellas, pay attention. They always be like, as long as he has aspirations, as long as he's on the come up. So it's not that they won't hook up with you if you're on the precipice, if they feel like he ain't gonna be on the precipice for long. I see where this is going because they got vision, you know what I'm saying? But they're not about to stay with somebody who's like, oh, this is what you make and that's all you're going to continue to make.
actually dated plenty of men who are unemployed, and I didn't really enjoy it. So I really don't.
And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's completely okay to say, I did not enjoy dating a broke man. See, when we be saying, y'all always want a guy to make more than y'all, I'm not saying it with a like, and y'all a-holes for that. It's okay. It's okay to not want that. But it's just like, it be in denial. No, money doesn't matter. Well, I'll date anybody as long as they have a good personality. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Just be honest. That's what it is. Good personality includes money. That's what I say also with my company, Joy Over Money. I've had many people joke and be like, oh, so as long as you're having fun, we don't need no money. So you can, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you cannot divide by 0. So joy over money and not joy without money. And you'll get an error if there's no money. But I'm just saying the joy is more important. If I wasn't married, I wouldn't be dating anyone for their potential either. Not anymore. She said, I can see the child. I felt that. Look, if I wasn't married, that's how I read that. If I wasn't married, I wouldn't be dating anybody for their potential either. Not anymore, child. What's the other say? People say they love you, but they really love potential, not the person that's in front of them, the person you will grow into. Fuck potential. See, Medusa keeping it real. And she'll tell you that in a sexy voice. It seems like women are, just from my observation, are always like not wondering, what's it called? Like have one foot in, one foot out, like just in case the other drop, because they're considering like, nah, he's just gonna leave me. But statistically, women are the ones who leave relationships. Like, when's the last time a nigga broke up with you? You know what I'm saying? Niggas will stay in the relationship even if they're not even all that happy. We don't even have, if we have a happy meter, our happy meter don't even have to be at 10 to stay. Like, you know what I'm saying? When's the last time, you know what I'm saying? Usually women leave. And then I've said that before, and girls will be like, well, men, they cheat. Oh, look, there's in the comments, men don't leave, they gonna cheat, and they give us a reason, and that's why we have to leave. And you know what's funny is there was a study done. I'm trying to remember what college it was. Let me see if I can look it up. But there was a study done, and the study was like, because like a lot of women be like, yeah, we might initiate the divorce, or we might initiate the breakup, or we might be the ones who leave, but we left because the man do XYZ that caused us to leave. So they did a study with lesbian relationships and gay relationships, right? And they found that more lesbians split up than the gay guys. And so they found even when there was not a man to blame, women still initiated breakups more. So yes, niggas be doing some stuff that make you feel like you got to get up out of there. But even when there's no niggas to blame, women still leave. So like the fear is more on our side for us to be like, dang, I might invest in this chick. I might take her on these trips, do all the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, take care of her, da-da-da. And she might find something that she just rather, and she'll leave. It's more why lesbians can't be niggas. You know what I'm talking about, though. They're still a masculine and a feminine. So all the studs are to blame for everything. The butch lesbians is to blame. Oh my God. The accountability, bro. The accountability, bro. Let's just watch these OF girls tell us how they feel. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Like I'm always like, I just like to take care.
Okay, how many times should he cheat before we leave? I didn't say anything about y'all. Y'all allowed to do whatever y'all want, baby girl. I'm not controlling what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dropping statistics and facts on you guys, and you can conclude what that means you're supposed to do. I'm not telling y'all somebody do XYZ to y'all, stay. I'm just saying, as far as y'all considering like, dang, I don't want to invest my time and body because he might leave me, when most likely you're the one who's gonna leave. He's probably not gonna leave you. And then as far as cheating, I feel like a broke nigga to cheat on you, possibly. Black men don't cheat, so maybe a broke you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is people could cheat at any stage, whether they got a lot of money or whether they got a little money. So you want to get cheated on by a nigga who's without, or you want to get cheated on by somebody who take care of you at the same time. I'm not staying with nobody who no longer makes me happy unless he's making piles of money for me to cry into. That's what I'm saying. So if you go, imagine. So that's what I'm saying. You're hedging your bet. It's all a gamble. Life, any decision you make is gonna be a gamble. Man, this conversation could go forever. I never understood what he is getting an argument. Why don't you understand that? And it wasn't an argument, it's a question. Why are you even asking that? Like, I'm going to bring me, I'm going to keep you company. And it'd be like, well, I'm going to keep you company too. Well, I'm the table, okay? The argument is tired because the assumption is that women do nothing. Ironically, the assumption is we're not assuming, we're asking. So like by asking, that means we didn't say, hey, I bet you don't bring shit to the table. The question is, what do you bring? Because we get asked it all the time, but it's just normal to be like, hey, what are your, like, even when you like hiring for a job, what are your qualifications? What will you bring to this company? Oh, well, I bring experience and I bring da-da-da and ba-da-da-da, woo-de-woo. And in return, they're like, oh, what do you guys bring? And the company is like, well, we can offer to pay you this for your time. Like, asking means we're not assuming. Now, assuming would be like, I didn't ask her what she brought to the table. I already know they're valueless. That would be assuming. But we're not assuming by saying, hey, what do you bring to the table? This is what it's like having a serious discussion with, like, she both said, nah, you can't go into statistics. Them joints are skewed. But by the way, I'm a statistics person. I go into statistics. The chance of a rich man finding a beautiful girl is higher than the chance of a girl finding a rich man. Because I said at the beginning of this conversation, we talking about the nigga that makes $700,000 a year, who's paying for this, that, and other, the house, the kids, he paying for the whole lifestyle. What is the woman in return providing to equal that? And y'all said, well, she's beautiful, so that cancels out. She has to bring some other type of value than just that. Beauty, popularity. Niggas don't care about her popularity. That is actually a negative. That is actually a negative. Of course, there's exceptions to every rule, but a nigga want his girl to himself. He does not want to share her. But she, if she wants a certain kind of man, might have to share him because he's 1 in a million type of nigga, while, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, dating someone with a little less money is fine too if they're
It's
like
what it burns.
grinding and like on their come up. Like, I'll rock with you too.
So I have actually dated plenty of men who are unemployed, and I didn't really enjoy it. So I really don't mind being the one who pays for it
Holy
if
Grail,
my
what's the
partner
word?
can't afford it. But I also really do enjoy being
She's disgusted.
giving gifts,
If
right?
he
Even
can't
if he's
afford
making
it.
a lot of money, like getting me a little chocolate from like 7-Eleven. But I do appreciate somebody who is making enough money to show me love in a gift-giving way, even if it's really tiny.
A man getting me a large fry without me asking is foreplay. And again, what I said even before the 700,000 guy, I said per person, what equals a lot of money or stable or financially stable is depending on her definition of what is a lot. But she still wants someone who has a lot. It's just that if she makes 1,000 a month, then a nigga that makes 4,000 a month is bee's knees. So I'm not saying every girl wants somebody who makes 3 million. I'm just saying that each person. So like if for you don't mind stuff like Cheesecake Factory, there's for every person who doesn't mind Cheesecake Factory, there's somebody who's gonna be like, hell no. But the idea of it is she wants that comfortability, that life of, you know what I'm saying, luxury based on her current standards. But as she attains that, she'll definitely, you know, have a thirst for more. So if she makes her own money and she makes 100,000 a year, now niggas who make 50,000, like if she made 20,000 a year, a nigga make 50,000 a year, that's that guy. You know what I'm saying? If she make 100,000, that same guy that make 50,000 a year is like, I mean, we could go out on a couple of dates and see if you're funny, but like, seriously, there's certain things that I want to do that you can't do. So like, if you know what I'm saying, you might enjoy some fries because you know what I'm saying, that's where you at right now. But let you be a millionaire, you be like, I get my own fries. And it's not even a diss. So I don't know why some people argue like, no, we don't all want that. So y'all don't want to be secure. Y'all don't want to feel secure. Like, it's not, security is important. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, y'all make it seem like I'm dissing y'all, but it's like literally there's nothing wrong with wanting security.
All right, Violet, Holly, you guys are a neutral. Why is that?
I say yes because when you're attractive, I can just post a titty picture and then I make money off that. So I say it's easy in that way. But
And that's
no,
why now you letting
because
us into
of
our
what
very
we go
lived
through
experience.
mentally and physically when we do these scenes where we have to train for anal, do gangbangs, and it's not really as easy as people make it seem. Easy for some things, but it's really hard for other things.
You know, we're such a small representation of people who do porn when there's hundreds of thousands of people who aren't as successful or don't look the same way as us, and they still absorb that same amount of risk of like social stigma and the way people treat us and the way people talk to us and date us and the way we try to buy houses. But on top of that, I feel like
Yeah, that is
becoming
crazy.
a successful sex worker or a successful entertainer, you can't be stupid. You know, you have to have like some type of wit and some type of creativity about you, because unlike most forms of entertainment, there is no handbook for becoming a successful porn star or OnlyFans girl. On top of the fact that, yeah, triple anal is hard, but also like...
Wait, what did she say? Triple? I don't even know what that is. I am uncultured. I don't even know what that is. Like, does that mean like back to back, or 3 at the same time, or like what is?
You know, like, yeah, all the hate can be hard. Even with thick skin, it can be extremely difficult. And you know, like my parents don't even know what I do because it would be...
Okay, and that's how we end. Well, yo, listen, it was fun. It was fun. Kazumi. Where your parents at?